Julia, thank you. Now back to high school. Bishop Carroll hosting Wichita South. Golden Eagles, in need of a statement win. Jackson King finds Jackson Reichenberger for the long gain. Van Hainberg, heck of a baseball player, but also pretty good at the old pigskin. Able to put that one away for Carroll, 47-7, the final in that one. Wichita Northwest at Wichita Heights. Stadium observing in a moment of silence for photographer Linda Gregory, and you can see the helmet sticker the Grizzlies are wearing in her honor. Northwest first touch of the game. Sincere Thompson busting loose, 27-yard line. That's a 73-yard touchdown. One of only 4 that he had on the night. Pretty good right there. Jumping ahead, Grizzlies, they're knocking on the door again. This time, quarterback Jace Glasper calls his own number. They got a couple quarterbacks pretty talented over there. Second-ranked Wichita Northwest rolls over Heights 41-13. Over in Mays, the Eagles playing host to Andover Central. Jaguars defense, they really came to play in this one, able to stymie the Eagles offense on this play, but I think we all know by now, Mays always has the ability to score, especially when you got skill position players like this. Drew Kemp throws it deep. Bryson Hayes, nice adjustment for the touchdown, but Andover Central upsets 5A Mays High. Jags now 2-0 this season, and that is the final over there. Let's go over to Hutch. Home opener for the Hutchinson Salthawks. Tonight, they take it on the Newton Railers. Salthawks, Rob Hunter finds a gap in Newton's defense, runs the ball into the end zone, getting their first touchdown of the evening. Hunter now throws his pass to Mitchell Rice. That would be a first down. Salthawks just continuing to march on offense. They'd finish off that drive thanks to old Zion Burgess. Hutch, they take down Newton 50-7, the final. Salina South, they made the trip down I-135, take on the Derby Panthers. 6A powerhouse was all over them. They get the fumble here. And then Derek Hubbard, Dylan Edwards was really, really good this year, and Derek Hubbard just kind of took over this season and looks like he is filling his shoes. Takes it up the left sideline. That would be a touchdown. Here's the thing, though. Just kind of like Brock Zerger a year ago, Derby, they got a quarterback with some wheels, too. Braxton Clark, he's just going to take it up the gut, outrace everyone to the end zone. Derby rolls in that one for the win. All right, you know what time it is. Game of the week. Cape and Mount Carmel, Wichita East. Crusaders made a statement in week 1, beating Wichita South by 58 points, while the Blue Aces came up short to Washburn Rural by 1 point. So East trying to avoid a 0-2 hole, but can they contain a Cape and offense? And most importantly, running back Omari Elias into the first. East quarterback Deontay Mitchell, he's just going to take this one all the way to the house, nearly 50 yards. He is a monster. 7-0 Blue Aces. First drive of the second, Capen hands it off to Omari Elias. Well, that's always a good decision because he does things like that. Takes it in just inside the pylon for a score. East with the ball. Mitchell this time. Just some tough offensive line play tonight. Capen's defensive line is monsters. They were able to get the safety to go up 9-7. So Blue Aces with the ball again. This time Mitchell's pass, it's intended for the receiver, but it's intercepted, and Capen takes it all the way back for 6. They continue their hot start, dominating victory over the Aces. So Crusaders once again cruise to a victory in impressive fashion. I know you guys like that one. So let's bring in KSN's Asia Simone Smith. She had a front row seat to all of the action. Asia, how'd Capen look out there tonight?
Zach, oh my gosh, it was electrifying in here tonight. I'm so happy I got to cover this game in my first game of the week, but let's get into it. Capen, no better feeling than starting your season 2-0, right? And it wasn't a 58-point victory like we saw last week, but still 14 points. That is huge, and that speaks a lot to the strength of the Crusaders offense, which of course is led in their running game, especially with senior Omari Elias, who had 3 touchdowns tonight. But you know what they say, defense is what wins games, and Capen had some great defensive plays, like blocking some great passes from East. They also stopped the 2-point conversion and got a safety. Those little details are what made the big difference in the end tonight. Here's Capen coach Weston Schartz on tonight's win.
Our defense was outstanding. We kept them out of the end zone when we had to. We limited their big plays. I don't think they rushed for a lot of yards from the tailback position. Quarterback did. We wanted to stop the tailback. That's who we thought we had to stop. I think we did okay on it.
We practiced a lot of stuff throughout the week, but East is a team that you got to come out and make adjustments against. We didn't score on every drive, so it's just important that we stay composed against an athletic and intense team like them, and I think we did a good job of that.
So Kapaun so far has been a force. There's a reason why they're second in 5A right now. We'll see if they can continue this momentum next week when they hit the field against Northwest. That's sure to be a good one. Here for you, Asia Simone Smith, KSN News 3. We'll be right back after the break.
Welcome back into Friday Football Fever. If you are just now tuning in, I'm your host, Zach Martin. Our next game features two programs that held their Week 1 opponents to only single digits offensively. A much different story, though. The two programs in question, Valley Center, Goddard High. The cameraman gets absolutely shook on the option play. All right, hand up. I was indeed the cameraman. Either way, great score from Mason Healy to get Goddard the lead. Hornets, Daymont Mucker, he's going to get the direct snap here. Looks like he's stopped, but somehow just tosses it over to his teammate. He takes up the sideline for the first down on 4th and 3. Mutker would then cap off the drive with a nice little touchdown run. Then he sees me in the corners like, how about a flex for the camera? Valley Center, they beat Goddard 14-6. Next up, Buhler Crusaders hosting the Towanda Circle Thunderbirds. Fullback for the Crusaders, Braden Gentry, pushes into the end zone, scoring the second touchdown of the evening for Buhler. They're then going to just push through the defense. Tough running here. They get the first down near the 40-yard line. How about some Weston Rose plays? Impressive 20-yard run for the Thunderbirds, but Buhler, they go on to get the win 21-13. Andale taking on Rose Hill. Indians looking for their 53rd consecutive win. Andale quarterback Owen Eck, after a fake, runs for a 17-yard touchdown. Yeah, he's pretty good. Running back Gage Prosser, he's going to end up taking it just right up the gut, because you know it's Andale after all. That's what they do. Takes it, looks like he was about to take it in, but gets the first down, and then Eck would finish off the drive with a touchdown. Touchdown, Vulture Eck. Goodness gracious, Rose Hill just didn't have an answer. Andale wins it 64-13. And remember, you can find highlights, scores, and much more from games all across the Sunflower State online at ksn.com all season long. Now for a 4A, 3A clash, Wichita Collegiate handled El Dorado, and it was over at halftime last season. Collegiate's new quarterback, Hudson Ferrales, tossed 5 touchdown passes in the first half. Collegiate led 47-0 at the break. Let's go ahead and hop into this one. El Dorado football, short little pass to the receiver here. As you can see, Hudson Ferrales, he's just kind of hanging out for most of this one. We're going to get into this with Collegiate's Jack Grace. He's going to eventually get the carry here. Good defense, though, first by Collegiate. They're able to get the stop. And then, as I said, Collegiate's running back able to take it right up the gut for the score. And they were just simply dominant in this one. Collegiate, they overwhelmed El Dorado 60-7, the final. How about some scores from across the Sunflower State? May South, they beat Campus 49-7. Garden City, they're once again in the winner's circle. And let's just go ahead and take a look at the few others in the area. Now it's time for our play of the week, and the winner of week 2, it's going to go out to none other than Daymont Mucker. I have no idea how he made this play. I thought he was down. I also thought it was an illegal forward pass. But then when you look at it on replay, which we're about to here in a second, you can see, I think it's directly lateral. We slow it down here. I'm thinking that's an actual lateral pass. I don't know if he was even past the line of scrimmage, so it might have just been a forward pass. But either way, he's able to get that. He's our play of the week. Congrats to him on the week 2 play.